Hi, this is Raj from MR Sportscars. Here I've got a 2010 911 Targa 4S. One of the rarest, it is the rarest derivative. Coupes and cabriolets were much more popular at the time, but now these have really got a following. I mean, Targas were sort of incepted in the 70s. In the 911 range, they had a metal rollover hoop here, and then this bit was removable. Here they've integrated the whole design into a metal frame, so this window folds in, so you get the best of the coupe and also the open air driving. So it's a brilliant all-round, all-weather, all-year-round sports car. This car's finished in Basalt Black Metallic, which really suits the 911. It also has some special order 19-inch Carrera Classic wheels, which from the factory are finished in GT silver metallic with a polished edge. So that's all still as it should be, and they're painted inside as well, and they're all nice and clean as well. So that's good. It has matching Pirelli P Zero N-rated tyres, all fitted relatively recently, so they've all got decent tread. Really special car, this one, with those wheels especially, but also I'll show you some of the lovely bits inside as well. Bi-xenon headlights are standard, aluminium vents there, daylight running lights in there as well, LEDs. So there's the other one. These wheels are in fantastic condition. Now the other thing that's really different about the look of this is this silver chrome strip on the Targa. Really sets it off. LED rear tail lights introduced on the Gen 2 997s, which obviously this one is, being a 2010. The Gen 2s, there's a few early registered 2008s, but yeah, essentially 2009 onwards was the Gen 2. This car has also been ceramic coated 2 years ago, and it has 5 years left on its 7-year guarantee. G-Technique Crystal Serum, and that means it's very, very easy to clean and keep shiny. Polished chrome tailpipes there. It has rear parking sensors as well. So that red strip is an iconic feature of the 4S models, both the Carrera 4S, also the Carrera 4, Targa 4, Targa 4S. All the 4 models, the ones with the 4 at the end, have the wider 4.4 centimetre wider body, and you can tell because there's an extra lip in the bumper here. That would be flush if it was the narrow body. All the 2 and 2S models are narrow body. It's only the 4-wheel drive ones which are wide body. As I said, it has that stunning Targa roof, which I'll operate in a bit, but first I'll show you the interior. Now immediately there's something that's very different here, which is it's Galvano silver options on the side handles, this door pull, and also the armrest / storage cubby lid. I've never seen that before. My Porsche Specialist mechanic, he's got around 700 cars on his books. He's only seen it on one other car in probably the last 10 years. Very, very rare option to have that. And likewise, all of these are actually in a special order lighter aluminium, rather than sort of like, they look a bit more like gunmetal in the standard car. All this as well was spec'd to be that same matching silver that matches the doors. It also sort of matches the PDK shifters there. Also this is that same silver, so there's a lot of factory options on this car that are sort of special, as well as the X-code red belts, which are at the back as well, obviously. It's covered 47,898 miles, and the service was done in September. so it's just under 2 years till the next service. This has a full Porsche Main Dealer service history. From memory, it's been twice at Hatfield, once at Cambridge, once at Porsche Reading, and once at Porsche Newcastle. So, and only 3 previous owners from new. It has the full suite of sat-nav, Bluetooth and telephone modules, so you've got Bluetooth connectivity there. It's a CD and DVD player, so it'll play movies as well, obviously while you're not driving. And then it has the optional Sport Chrono Package Plus system, so it has that stopwatch on the dash, and it has the Sport and Sport Plus buttons for the 7-speed PDK, which is a fabulous box in both manual and auto. PASM came as standard on all the S models, so the Targa Force obviously came with that switchable suspension. Also, the car rides 10mm lower than a car with non-PASM as a result of having that option. The controls for the Targa mechanism are here, and then in here it's got some of my stuff, but it's got the wired connections for USB, iPod and auxiliary. Now in the back you obviously have decent sized seats, and then also you can fold down these as well, so you have quite a lot of practicality, especially when I've done the wrong one now. There we go. So this comes up, which adds a huge amount of practicality to this car, having that rear access hatch. That's only on the Targas. You don't have this practicality in any other 911 model, so it's a real nice feature. And these are becoming quite collectible now because of the low numbers, but also because it is the perfect weekend car. I'll just show you the engine bay while I've lifted that. So it's obviously the 3.8, produces 385 horsepower and 310 foot-pound of torque. It's a revised engine, it's a direct fuel injection engine, so it doesn't suffer IMS issues or bore scoring. That was all developed out and improved when they released the Gen 2 997, so these are the ones to own and not worry about needing an engine rebuild or an IMS failure, bearing failure. So yeah, that's where the engine is. All looks great, everything is as it should be, having just been serviced. I'll show you the front boot as well. Now I have all the paperwork for this car as well, so it has a lot of the invoices. It obviously has the full stamp book. It's had all of its brake fluid changes done on time as well. All my stuff's in the bottom there. But it has a Porsche battery, which is also great to see. Not all of them do anymore. There's nothing wrong with a non-Porsche battery, but it just adds to the sort of the collectability of the car if it has the Porsche battery, but it's not the end of the world if it doesn't, to be honest. And as I said, it's been ceramic coated, so the paint is protected with a clear coat which lasts up to 7 years according to the guarantee by G Technique, and that was professionally applied in 2018, and there's an invoice for that. I'll just show you that the roof will work, so I'll just get the car started. Let me show you there's a blind, so when the sun's out you can have that blind across, and that's electric, that's controlled with these controls here. And then also the roof drops down as it should. No horrible noises or anything, works as it should. And there you can see from the outside you've got the open air experience looking through there. Really lovely car to be in all year round. You can have the roof down very quickly, and also you've still got the feeling of safety and security of having a coupe style body. But yeah, really lovely car. Very pleased to have this one on stock. I got this particular example, like most of mine, from Porsche Club members and Porsche enthusiasts. So it's been very particularly sourced by me, just like the rest of my stock, and everything works. Obviously the air conditioning works, the brakes have been recently replaced, so they're not requiring changing, and like I said, the tyres are all relatively new as well. And yeah, this is just a sensational car to drive and own. So there you have it. It's a 2010 Targa 4S in Basalt Black with lots of funky options, lots of cool options like the aluminium stuff, the red seat belts. If you're interested in this car, please don't hesitate to get in touch. Thanks for watching.